Hey, it's Joe, and welcome back to Humanfluence. Today we're delving into the subtle yet transformative art of not forcing change. Too often people get stuck in the misconception that achieving their dreams means fighting, clawing, and wrestling life into submission. But forcing rarely works, and even when it does, the cost can leave you drained and dissatisfied. True transformation doesn't come from forcing, it comes from alignment. It comes from becoming a magnet for the reality you desire. And to do that, you need to understand and embody the universal laws that govern existence. Now, these laws go far beyond the law of attraction or even the basic principle of cause and effect. They're the blueprint for how reality works. And when you align with them, life flows. But before we dive into the details, let's start with a question. Have you ever stopped to wonder why some things feel effortless while others feel like an uphill battle? The answer lies in the balance between force and flow, between trying to control life and working in harmony with its rhythms. The universe operates according to fundamental principles that govern how energy moves, how reality is shaped, and how we interact with both the seen and the unseen worlds. These universal laws aren't abstract concepts, they're forces we live within every single day, whether you're aware of them or not. So let's break them down. The law of divine oneness. Everything is connection. Nothing exists in isolation. Every thought, action, and intention creates ripples that extend throughout the cosmos. This law is a reminder that what you do, think, or feel affects not just you, but the collective. When you act from a place of love, compassion, or alignment, you lift not just yourself, but everyone around you. When you act from fear or desperation, those ripples affect the whole as well. This law isn't just about responsibility, it's about empowerment. You're not a drop in the ocean, you are the ocean. Next, the law of vibration. Everything vibrates at its own frequency. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, they all carry vibrations. When these align with what you desire, you naturally attract things. But here's the thing, you can't fake this. If you're outwardly trying to project positivity while internally consumed by doubt or fear, your true vibration wins. The universe responds to what you are, not what you say. Next, we have the law of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, so without. Teaching us that our external reality mirrors our internal state. If your mind is cluttered, your life will reflect that chaos. If your heart is heavy with unresolved pain, the world will seem burdened. On the flip side, when you cultivate peace, clarity, and alignment within yourself, the world around you begins to reflect that same harmony. Then we have the law of cause and effect. Every action you take sets off a chain of reactions. This isn't just about physical actions, it applies to your thoughts, emotions, and intentions as well. This law is often misunderstood as karma, but it's more about balance than punishment. The seeds you plant today through your thoughts, actions, and energy determine the harvest you'll reap tomorrow. And it's not just about planting good seeds, it's about planting them intentionally and nurturing them with care. Next, the law of rhythm. Life moves in cycles, much like the tides or the changing seasons. There are times of expansion and times of contraction, moments of action and moments of rest. When you resist these rhythms, trying to push when it's time to rest, or holding back when it's time to act, you create resistance. But when you align with life's natural flow, everything feels easier, more harmonious. This law is a reminder that timing is everything. Next is the law of polarity. Every truth has its opposite. Every desire its shadow. Light cannot exist without darkness, and joy feels sweeter because sorrow exists. The law of polarity isn't about choosing sides, it's about integration. Recognizing that every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. The contrast is what helps you refine your vision, clarify your desires, and evolve. Then we have the law of gender, referring to the interplay of masculine and feminine energies within us, not biological gender. The masculine energy is about action, structure, and focus. The feminine is about intuition, creativity, and flow. Both are essential, and life becomes chaotic when we lean too heavily on one while ignoring the other. To manifest effectively, you need balance. The feminine vision paired with the masculine drive to bring it into reality. And then there's the law of attraction, the most famous of them all. But here's where people often get it wrong. This isn't just about thinking positively. It's about embodying the energy of what you desire. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you want abundance, you must feel abundant. If you want love, you must embody love. Now that we've outlined these laws, it's clear why forcing change doesn't work. Force creates resistance. It stems from a place of fear or lack. The belief that if you don't push hard enough, you won't get what you want. But resistance only amplifies the energy you're trying to avoid. If you're facing something and forcing it, you're essentially telling the universe, I don't trust you to deliver this naturally. Think of a river. If you try to push against the current, you expend all your energy and go nowhere. But if you flow with it, you let the current carry you effortlessly towards your destination. The art of not forcing change is about learning to flow. And alignment doesn't mean inaction. It means inspired action. When you're aligned, your actions flow naturally from your state of being. You don't have to force opportunities. They appear. You don't have to manipulate outcomes. They align. True alignment is effortless because it's rooted in trust. Trust in yourself, in the universe, and in the process. But even alignment isn't just about your actions. It comes back to energy, your beliefs, and your internal state. Clearing out the clutter, old narratives, limiting beliefs, unresolved pain, all which block your ability to resonate with what you desire. Imagine a magnet and a mirror. The magnet draws to itself what matches its energy. The mirror reflects back what it projects. You are both. Your desires aren't just things to chase after, they're reflections of your own vibration. When you align your inner world with your outer desires, you naturally attract what you seek. But if your mirror is cracked, if your vibration is clouded by fear, doubt, or negativity, you won't see clearly, and the magnet won't work as intended. Fix the mirror, and the magnet will do the rest. Now let's explore how to fully embody these laws in your daily life, and take aligned action to become a true magnet for the life you desire. At its core, being a magnet isn't about sitting back and passively waiting for things to happen. We must align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our vision. It's about creating a state of being that naturally attracts the outcomes you want, but this isn't easy, and it's not always comfortable. One of the biggest misconceptions about manifestation is that it's all about thoughts and energy. While those are vital, they're only part of the equation. The universe responds to action, but not just any action. It responds to inspired action. This feels different from forced effort. It doesn't come from a place of fear or lack. It comes from a deep sense of alignment. The kind of action that feels natural, purposeful, and even joyful. When you're in tune with these universal laws, you notice opportunities arising that align perfectly with your goals. Acting on these opportunities is key. For example, if you're working toward a new career, this may look like updating your resume, reaching out to connections, or learning a new skill. But it doesn't involve obsessively checking for results or doubting yourself at every turn. You act, and then you trust. Here's the truth. The universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. Becoming a magnet means embodying the energy of your desired reality. If you want love, embody love. Abundance, embody abundance. This isn't about faking it. It's about transforming your inner world to reflect your desired outer reality. And this starts with the inner work, identifying and clearing the beliefs, fears, and patterns that don't align, healing the parts of you that doubt your worthiness or fear success. When you do this, your energy shifts, and the outer world responds. We must have patience, one of the most challenging aspects. The universe operates on its own timeline, and often what feels like a delay is actually preparation. Trust is the glue that holds it all together. Trust in yourself, the process, and the universe. Think of a seed planted in the ground. You don't dig at it every day to see if it's growing. You water it, nurture it, and trust that it will sprout in its own time. The same is true for your desires. If you focus on alignment and inspired action, the results will come, often in ways you didn't expect. Again, at the heart of manifestation lies the power of choice. Every thought, every action, every emotion is a choice. You choose how to perceive your circumstances. You choose whether to align with your desires or let doubt and fear pull you off track. You choose whether to see obstacles as barriers or opportunities for growth. And here's the paradox. While the goal is to transcend duality, to move beyond the push and pull of opposites, we are still human. We live in a world of duality where joy and sorrow, success and failure, light and dark coexist. We must not reject this duality but integrate it. Your path is yours to create, and no one can dictate it for you. Life moves in waves. There will be times when synchronicities are everywhere, when you feel deeply connected to the universe and everything seems to flow effortlessly. And there will be times of silence, moments when it feels like nothing is happening, like the universe has gone quiet. These periods of silence are not voids. They are spaces for integration, opportunities to deepen your trust and prepare for the next wave of growth. All I know is the synchronicities always return. The mystical experiences always resurface, and every time they do, they remind me of how deeply connected we are to the universe and the Creator. Imagine a stone sitting in the middle of a river. The current flows around it effortlessly, carrying water, fish, and life itself downstream. The stone doesn't resist the flow, it simply exists within it. Over time, the current wears away the stone's rough edges, smoothing it into something beautiful. Now imagine if the stone tried to fight the river, to stop the flow or change its course. It would only create turbulence, disruption, and chaos. But by surrendering to the current, the stone finds its place within the greater flow of life. You are the stone, and the universe is the river. Trust the flow, let it shape you, refine you, and carry you to where you're meant to be. Now let's put this into practice. Start by living a single day through the lens of the universal laws. Wake up and embrace the law of divine oneness. Wake up and embrace the law of divine oneness, reflecting on how your actions, thoughts, and emotions ripple outward. Tune into the law of vibration by consciously elevating your energy with gratitude or meditation. Honor the law of cause and effect by choosing your actions intentionally, knowing that every small step creates a ripple. Throughout the day, align with the law of rhythm, flowing with the natural cycles of action and rest. Face challenges through the law of polarity, seeking lessons in the contrast. And when evening comes, reflect on your choices, trusting in the law of correspondence, as your external reality mirrors the inner shifts you've made. Becoming a magnet for your desired reality is a journey, not a destination. Aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with these universal laws, and trusting the process is key. Doing the inner work to embody your vision, and taking inspired action to bring it to life. Let the silence teach you as much as the synchronicities do. Let the delays prepare you for what's to come, and above all, trust that everything you desire is already on its way to you. Humanfluence, out.